We post a number. We're going to the phones again this time for trivia. We're going to be answering a series of questions in no particular order, written by Megan. We don't know what the questions are.
And we most likely won't know what the answers are.
And we're assuming we don't know the answers because we're all old men and we, as proven by the podcast, we drink too much and our brains are deteriorating. I can't even say deteriorating. I'm going to jump into something quickly. I'm noticing all three of us are not wearing hats.
I was thinking the same thing. We're not wearing hats.
Why are we not wearing hats
I was thinking
today?
the same thing. We all decided not to wear hats on the same day.
I thought today, as I was barely dressing myself, that I was like, I shouldn't wear a hat. I've been wearing too many hats on the thing.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what am I, 12?
Something I was thinking about on the way over here. So I felt in my pocket that I didn't have any lip balm in my pocket. And the thing is like, somehow my lips know when I don't have lip balm in my pocket. My lips only get dry if I don't have it in my pocket.
Attention, brain. This is lips. I believe there's no balm in the pocket today.
Attention, thigh. Do you notice? Do you feel?
This is lips. Come in, thigh. Are you picking up any bomb down there? We're sensing a no bomb scenario. Let us know if no bomb is go, and we will dry the lips.
Why? It's a strange thing. I swear to God, every single fucking time I don't have lip balm in my pocket.
Mine? I have lip balm
Look at
right
you
here.
guys with your lip balm.
I don't trade lip balms with others. That's a weird thing to want to share with me. I appreciate
just
it.
kiss, and then the bomb.
You could wipe off the top layer.
That does look like Is that Caitlin's mom's?
Mama, yeah.
Oh, that's
How many
good
things
stuff.
do you have in your pocket? So you have lip balm, car keys.
Nope, that's
Shit.
it. I got lip balm and a wallet. And it's funny.
A wallet.
I always have lip. LA is very dry.
Does this go
And
on?
it's windy.
Does this go on glossy or matte?
It starts a little glossy, then goes matte.
Well,
Wait,
I'm gonna
matte
keep an
lip
eye out for you
balm?
guys' glossy lips.
when was the last
man.
time you used this?
This morning,
His lips don't look glossy at all. That's great.
You got any cold sores?
I don't think so. I would either way. I would wipe it off.
Nice catch.
Thanks.
All right,
Let's go to the phones.
Let's go to the phones.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Who is this?
Who
Oh
do we
my
have?
God!
Who do
You're
we
our
have?
Fellas, John Crispo from Dallas. How's everybody doing today?
John Crystal from Dallas.
Texas
Thanks for
in the
calling in.
house.
John, how do you feel as though you're going to fare at It's Always Sunny Trivia? Are you a big fan?
You know, here's the problem. Is I love the show. Watched it through every season, maybe get 6 or 7 times. The pandemic got real boring for me. But I gotta say, fellas, I banged my head around quite a lot playing sports growing up, so I'm not sure how much I held on
Fair
to.
enough.
Okay.
All right. A man after my own heart.
John
Unsure
with-
about his memory.
Yeah, John with the damaged brains. Let's get to the trivia, shall we?
If you get 3 in a row without us jumping in with a chance to steal, which means you got to answer them fairly quickly.
Yeah, no Googling.
No Googling. Then we will send you an official signed certificate stating that you, in fact, do not have donkey brains. All right, let's hear it, Megan. Let's go.
The first question is from season 4, episode 1, Mac and Dennis Manhunters. The question is, who do Mac and Dennis manhunt?
Cricket.
Very good.
that is correct.
Yes, that is
That was
correct.
really easy.
Softball.
I wanted
Real
to
softball.
So what is rickety cricket?
What is a
Yes,
rickety
very
cricket? Okay.
good.
Jeopardy
Very
style.
good.
Okay, so
Very
that's
good.
1 point to you. I'll ask a question from a fan favorite episode. Season 8, episode 9, The Gang Dines Out. The question is, where did Dennis go down on Chrissy Orlando?
I know.
Wait,
this.
no.
I think I know this.
Do I need to know whose trampoline it was?
No, you do. No, you do not.
The trampoline.
Very good. All right.
Great
And you'll be
answer.
happy to know that your beaten brain is doing okay.
Okay, in season 3, episode 14, Bums Making a Mess All Over the City, a mix of which band's greatest hits is taped over by Charlie when he's undercover as Serpico?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that one.
Search that broken brain, John.
Guys, do you want to steal?
Yeah, I'll take this one. It's the Spin Doctors mix.
That is correct.
That's right.
That is correct.
Well, it looks
All right,
like
well,
we
John,
know about
thanks
our
for
own
playing.
TV show a little bit more than John in Texas.
Yeah. Texas John, good talking to you, buddy.
Love the podcast.
Thanks,
Appreciate you having
man.
me on.
Thanks,
Thanks,
John
Oh,
boy.
thanks,
Appreciate it.
John.
Take care of that brain,
Be
bud.
well.
You got donkey brains.
This was really fun writing up all this trivia, you guys.
Was it?
I
Was-
liked it.
I'm glad you like that.
I
I
do
would
too.
have found that
Excruciating.
infuriating.
Yeah. See,
All
you
right,
say
let's
that.
Go.
but-
Let's go to the phones.
Let's go to the
Okay.
phone.
Let's go to the phones.
Thank you for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hi, Megan.
Oh, hello.
All
Who is
right. Who do we
this?
have here?
Hi, Charlie. My name is John. How are you guys? This is nuts. Hi, guys.
John, how are you? Where are you calling from, John? I think you're our second John.
Mhm.
I'm calling from Boca Raton, Florida, but I live in West Hollywood. So
Ah,
Oh,
Boca
Boca Raton.
Raton.
Just yeah.
All right.
Just you and a bunch of retired people, huh?
Do you think you know more about our own TV show than us?
You ready to do a little trivia?
I'm so excited. Yeah, go ahead.
Excellent. Well, if you get 3 questions in a row correct without us jumping in with a chance to steal, which means you have to answer them at a fairly timely manner, we will send you an official certificate signed by the 3 of us stating that you, in fact, do not have donkey brains.
The first question is from season 9, episode 3. The gang tries desperately to win an award. What is the name of the signature drink at Suds? Which is the bar that the gang goes to.
I know the bar with all the lights and the colors.
Yep.
I have no, and the really bright. Oh my! I have no idea, guys. The name of the drink. I'm a bartender too. I have no idea.
Well, the drink is called a blue hole, and we'll take 3 blue holes.
It's a pool and it's a massive fish bowl.
It's a
And you
massive
guys
fish
put it
bowl.
on-
Unfortunately, you're not a winner today, John, but you're a winner for making it onto the podcast. What are you doing today? What's happening with you?
Yeah. What's on the docket?
What are you doing in Raton?
Man, I'm really gonna hit the link. No, I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just visiting a friend out here. I miss LA, but it's nice out here. It's very sunny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I did
yeah.
miss that.
Yeah.
That's why so many people go there to
Always
retire.
sunny in Boca
Now,
Raton.
is your friend an 80-year-old man?
No. No, but I am staying with his 65-year-old mother.
Of course.
Sure.
There it is. All right, John. Well, it was great talking to you, buddy.
John,
Thanks for
All
calling
right,
in.
thank you guys so
Enjoy
much.
the
You guys
Florida
are
sunshine.
freaking amazing. I love 2 of you guys.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Let's do it.
Sorry you lost the game.
I'll just keep that one there.
Nice one.
All right.
Hilarious.
Thanks, John.
See you, John.
You got donkey brains.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hi.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, good
Man,
morning.
you know, we're just sitting here doing some trivia. What's going on with you? And what's your name?
My name's John, man.
Another
many
John. So many Johns
Johns.
today. Are you fucking with us?
Hell
Are
yeah.
you fucking with us right now, John?
All right, Megan, let's go to the question.
Sick.
Great. So this question is from season 9, episode 5, Mac Day. The question is, what happens if anyone is caught complaining on Mac Day?
I know that we're all granted, like, what is it? 1 scream into a pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's-
Yeah.
Do you know, could you answer who is the first to use the screaming pillow?
I
Is
don't
it
recall.
Charlie?
Oh, nope. Got that
No.
wrong.
I believe.
Dennis.
Right.
Sorry, John, you
And
just lost.
I believe what happens, John,
I know.
when you complain on Mac Day is another day is added to
a
that.
whole other
time.
day.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Another day.
That is very true.
But with me, it's Country Mac. Yeah, it's Country Mac that gets me distracted. You know?
Yeah,
He
thrown
pulls,
off
he
by
takes
Country Mac.
away.
John, I'm so sorry, but it's been proven
Steals the
today
show.
that you do, in fact, have donkey brains, or at the very least, can't prove that you don't.
Yeah, there's no such certificate proving that you don't. But
I'm sorry,
John, it was
John.
great talking to you, and one day you'll be the
great
type of
talking with
person
you.
who could score a single point at a karate tournament like in Mac
Very
Day.
good.
Or a single point in It's Always Sunny Trivia. But today,
You are
Not a single point.
not a single point will be allotted to you, unfortunately. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful day.
You got donkey brains.
All right, what John is next, Megan?
Put the next John through.
Just doing all Johns
do
today.
all John day.
Just an all John Colin day.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
Now, who's calling today?
Alex. My name is Alex.
Oh,
Alex.
thank goodness. We've had a lot of Johns. It's nice to break it up with an Alex. Alex, where are you calling us from?
Rochester, New York.
John, New York.
All right. Season 7, episode 6, The Storm of the Century. What is the name of the busty Channel 5 news reporter covering the storm?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
I know
is
this.
it Donna or something? Does it start with a D?
Oh, you're in the
very
family.
close.
You're in the family.
The second name starts with the D. The name is Jackie DiNardo.
Oh,
Jackie
DiNardo. That is true.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Wow.
Alex.
Well, you
She
know.
was so busty. How could I forget her?
That's the problem.
You weren't
that
thinking of her
You
name.
weren't looking at her name.
I'm sorry, Alex, but you have no such certificate proving that you don't have donkey brains.
Yeah.
Therefore, the assumption will be, moving forward, that you do indeed have donkey brains.
And we can't have a donkey brain man out there driving on the road. So,
So we're going to have to, you're going to lose your license.
you're going to lose your license.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Listen, man, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, we
thank
have
you.
a strict no donkey policy on the podcast, so
yeah.
Meg, hang up on Alex.
Goodbye, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
You got donkey brains.
All right, here we go. Thank you for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Who's
Hi.
calling today?
I'm sorry?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Where are you calling us from?
Michigan.
Jess.
All right.
Michigan. Where in Michigan are you from?
Jackson area.
Got it.
Kind of a shitty little city.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Ouch.
Jess from the shitty little city area of Jackson, Michigan.
For sure.
We're going to play a little trivia today. Are you a big It's Always Sunny fan? Know your trivia? Know your stuff?
I'd like to think so.
Okay.
All right.
So here we go, Jess. The first question is from season 5, episode 5, The Waitress is Getting Married. The question is, Charlie pops an H on a box to remind him that it's filled with what?
Hornets.
Yeah,
There you go,
there
Jess.
we go.
There you go.
There we
No
go.
hesitation.
No hesitation. I love it. Box
No
of
man
Hornets.
left
Box
behind.
of
No
Hornets.
surrender.
You're
No
going to want to
surrender.
pop an H on that box if you have a box of Hornets at home. Go ahead and pop an H on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I always do.
Always do. Oh, label your Hornets.
All right, moving right along. You're
Okay.
doing great. This one's from season 9, episode 6, The Gang Saves the Day. When Dee saves the day, in her fantasy, who does she end up marrying for 17 minutes?
Josh Groban.
Yes.
Very good.
She is a
That's-
Grobanite, of course.
That's good. I
Okay.
forgot because
I mean, obviously.
at some
Who
point,
wouldn't?
didn't we have like a Brad Pitt thing where she was like fantasizing about Brad Pitt, and then we like.
I think she said she dumped him for Groban. Or no,
Yeah.
she might have
All
dumped Groban for him.
right, all right. Should we just award the third point for knowing that
I mean,
detail?
that's pretty,
I mean,
very
That is a
specific.
good
Very
detail. Let's see if you
I
can earn it.
mean-
It's going to feel better if you earn
If you
it.
get this, you will be the first person to stump us.
Yeah,
And you seem
yeah.
very
Really?
confident.
Well, not that we've been stumped. Let's
Well,
just,
the first
you know,
person to get all
the
three
first
right.
person,
Yes,
not
to
to
get-
stump himself.
before we
Yes.
jump it. Yeah.
to prove
Right,
that
right,
they do
right.
not have the brains of a donkey.
There's a lot of donkey brain people out there.
I hope.
Let's see. Okay.
I know.
Okay. This is from season 12, episode 6, Hero or Hate Crime. Mac ends up winning the scratcher after all of the conversation. How much is left of the scratcher money after 17 hours and 3 mediators?
Oh, that's brutal.
That's
Oh,
really
Jesus.
tough.
That's brutal.
That is really tough.
I know it's less. It's like less than 100.
By the way,
but
if we don't know, you don't lose.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
true.
Like
yeah.
we have to.
I think that's
we
right.
have to secure a point.
Fuck. That's one of my favorite episodes too.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Why don't we just
I'll
say,
go
how
with
about
like-
this?
Can I guess? Is it $11?
Close. It's $14.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
that's-
But
Okay.
wait,
okay.
they didn't get it right either.
Wait.
so-
Well, hold on. Can I ask a follow-up question then?
Sure.
If you can get this, I think that she should win, okay? And the question would be, how much is the scratch off worth?
To begin with.
10,000, right?
Yeah, she
10,000.
got
I think
it.
she gets it.
That's
Great
we got a
job.
winner.
I think we've got a winner.
We are going
Oh,
send
man.
you a certificate proving that you're not a donkey brain man.
Now this is going to be this is going to be an official certificate proving that you do not have donkey brains that you can use in any job interview.
That's right.
Moving forward.
That's right. And that
Definitely
is
going to come in handy.
Absolutely.
certifiable in the state of Pennsylvania.
That's right. And if anyone tries to, put you in a mental institution, then you can just show that certificate and you'll be fine.
You can walk around your shitty
Exactly.
little town waving that certificate around and letting all those donkey brain people know that they cannot prove the way
Hell
that you
yeah.
can prove
Yes.
you don't have donkey brains. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nice work.
Oh, man. Thank you.
You're our
So
first
stay on the
winner.
line. You're the first winner.
No hee-haws for you. Thank you for watching the show.
And thank you for not being a donkey.
Ding, 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 ding.
You don't got donkey brains.
Thank you for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hello.
What's up, boys?
What's
What's
up?
happening? Who's calling?
This is Mitch from West LA.
Mitch
Okay,
from
Mitch.
West
Mitch
LA.
from West LA. Mitchy Mitch.
Mitch,
Okay,
are you a
Mitch.
big fan of the show? You think you're going to fare well at Sunny Trivia?
Of course, I had your guys' DVDs.
Excellent.
That's how old I am.
Okay. First question is from season 5, episode 9. Mac and Dennis break up. Question is, when Charlie and Frank team up, what do they call themselves?
The Gruesome Twosome.
All right, very good, very
Very
good.
good.
Softball.
I'm finding I know all of this.
Yeah, started with a
Very
softball.
well, you did write the show.
They should go.
That's, I don't know if that's
Yeah,
too
No,
impressive.
it's just that I don't trust my brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Season 4, episode 5, Mac and Charlie Die, part 1. What is the password for the orgy?
Orgy.
Yeah. Killing it, Mitch.
All right, Mitch from West LA.
All
Okay.
right. One more, Mitch, and you're going to have no donkey brains.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to do a slightly harder one because you seem like you know the show pretty well. Season 3, episode 6, the gang solves the North Korea situation. Mac is wearing a duster, and he thinks it makes him look like which actor?
Ooh, good one.
Ooh.
This is one you can't even Google quickly,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
And the ladies
Oh,
love it.
no, I'm
The
not.
ladies love
And
it.
the ladies love it.
I'm sorry, Mitch.
I
It's
don't know.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo
Mitch,
Lamas
we
is
Oh,
correct.
man.
almost proved that
Oh,
you didn't
damn.
have donkey brains, but you
Mitch.
don't have any such certificate.
You got donkey brains.
Something. All right, here
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hey, how's it going, gang?
Hey, how is it go? Who's calling here?
Yeah.
This is Patrick from Louisville, Kentucky.
All
All
right.
right, Patrick from Louisville.
I love
Hey,
it.
Patrick, are you a giant fan? You think you know your Sunny trivia?
I'm a giant fan. I think I know a decent bit. I'm excited to see how this goes. There's a few episodes I've seen 12+ times, and a few I've only seen a handful of times. So
Excellent.
Your first question is from season 10, episode 8. The gang goes on family fight. On family fight, what is Charlie's answer to the prompt, name an animal we eat that doesn't eat us?
a dragon.
Oh, very good. Right away.
Dragon. There's
I
a
wasn't going to
softball
let
for
you all hop in there on that one. Too easy.
Very good. Very
Very
good.
good.
All right,
Great,
1 point to
great,
you.
1 point. Next question. Season 2, episode 5, $100 Baby. What was Frank's nickname as a boxer?
The Trash Man.
No.
Oh.
Wait. Give me.
Hold on.
Oh, as a boxer, not a wrestler.
Oh,
What
as
was
a
it?
boxer. Oh, man. And you guys were just talking about this previously. That's just tough.
This is on the
Oh, is it something like 2 left hands or something ridiculous?
Yeah,
Man, I
so
can't
close.
remember.
It's
It was
not. It's
Frankie
Frankie
Fast Hands.
It
Frankie
was Frankie
Fast
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 Hands.
hands.
So
Well,
sorry. You have donkey
I
brains.
hope you're a
I
winner.
got donkey brains.
I
It's
hope you're a
official.
winner in life because you're a loser in this game.
You got donkey brains.
Thank you for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn. Who is this?
Hi, this is Joe.
And where are you calling from, Joe?
I'm from Long Island, New York.
Oh, Joe from Long Island.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. We're happy to have you on. We're going to play some trivia. You ready?
Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's do it, man.
Okay, great.
Okay, all right. Here
So,
comes Joe.
your first question is from season 4, episode 8, Patty's Pub, the worst bar in Philadelphia. So, a reporter writes a bad review about Patty's Pub. Dee makes fun of the reporter for ordering what type of wine?
Is it Is it Chardonnay?
Yes,
I think it is, right?
It is.
Yes.
That
Chardonnay.
is
Way to
very
go,
correct.
Joe. You got
Okay,
1
Joe.
point.
That's
Okay.
1
1
point
You're
for Joe.
We're shooting for 3. You get 3 in a row. You're a big winner.
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys.
Okay, great. Your next question, season 7, episode 10, How Mac Got Fat. Dennis dyes his hair to eradicate the grays. Which superhero does it make him look like?
Well, which superhero does he think it makes him?
Yes.
That's really the question.
Actually, he doesn't even think that.
Yeah, they say.
We
that
say
it's
it. And
Cool,
then he
he's the
says,
original.
He's the original.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Okay.
That was a clue.
Is
That was a
is
clue.
okay, guys. Is it Clark Kent or Superman or
Correct.
something like that?
It
Yeah,
is
we
Superman.
led you along. That's
Superman.
okay.
That's
All right.
Joe.
Well,
Okay.
okay. Joe. We
Okay.
teed you up there. It's
Okay,
Superman.
that's
He
Joe.
was the original.
He was the
He was
original.
the original.
Okay.
Okay. This is a harder one because you gotten 2 right. Season 4, episode 4, Max banging the waitress. Charlie brings a bunch of beers over to drink with his best friend Mac. How many beers were Charlie and Mac planning on drinking? I hear typing, so help me God. Do not Google this.
All right.
No.
Chance to steal.
I'm not typing. I'm
Chance to
thinking,
steal.
guys.
Give an answer.
Chance to steal. 5,
How many?
4, 3, 2, 1. What's your answer?
A whole case. 24. I don't know.
Hey,
that's right.
Joe.
No way.
Yes.
Joe, you're
No
our
way.
big winner. We're not going to send you a car. We're not going to send you money. We're not even going
We're
to
going to send you something better.
Something better is coming your way. We're going to send you a certificate stating that you, in fact, do not have donkey brains.
Wow, guys, that's fantastic. Thank you, Glenn, Charlie, and Rob. And Meg. Thank you. That's wonderful, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Joe,
thanks
you
for
seem
calling
like
in.
You seem like a sweet
All
person.
right, Joe.
Yeah.
Have a
I'm
great
glad you
day,
won.
and congrats on your official donkey brain list status.
All right, you guys have a great day.
You
Bye-bye.
too, Joe.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Good talking to you.
Hey, seem
Just
nice.
very nice.
Very sweet.
Ding, 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 ding.
You don't got donkey brains.
Thank you for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
Hello.
Oh my God! Hi,
Hi.
Hi, who's calling today?
my name's Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hannah.
Hannah, where are you calling us from?
Yeah.
I'm calling from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Is it raining?
Of course, it's raining.
Wow.
What kind of question is that? Of course it's raining.
Well,
You have one of those lamps that you have that make sure that you don't kill yourself, from depression?
Oh, the happy
Oh,
lamp?
yeah.
I used to, but it broke. So
oh,
Wait,
shit.
wait. So are you sad?
What the hell kind of lamp are you talking about? I want a happy lamp. I
enough
need
sun.
a happy
Glenn,
lamp.
there's no
No.
lamp for you,
No,
buddy.
nobody,
There's no,
yeah,
if you're living in California, ain't working, the lamp's not going to help.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to go
They-
outside. I
They
just want a
have
lamp to do
lamps
it.
for you. They just call it medication. It's
Yeah.
mood enhancing
Yeah.
medication.
We
Okay, so
cannot
it's not
put-
a lamp, it's a pill.
I'd
Got
worry
it.
if we give you that lamp. I worry we'll never see you again.
Yeah, you may not. No, but my office is in the basement of my house. I need some kind of a lamp to keep me
All
happy.
right, well, do some
All right,
research and get
What's
a
it called? A
lamp.
happy lamp?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
well,
recreating the sun, and we've established that you hate the sun, so I would just be.
No, but I did. But a happy lamp's not going to do the same thing that the sun does, which is just like if I want to turn it off, I can turn it. I can turn the sun off. I'd like to.
Hannah, how do you feel as though you're going to do it? It's Always Sunny trivia. Are you a big fan, longtime fan?
I love this show. So yes, I think. Well, yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Okay, so season 5, episode 10, the Dennis system. Can you tell me what the D in Dennis system stands for?
D. It was.
You got it, Hannah.
Oh,
You can
crap.
do this. You can do this.
Do I get any hints?
No.
Well, I'll say this:
no.
if you can name any of the stages of the Dennis system, we'll give you this point.
Okay.
Generous.
D. Was it demonstrate value?
That's
Yes,
right. Very
Hannah.
good.
Just enough time to type it into Google.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Just
Hold
enough
on a
time to
second.
type
Now,
it
hold
into
on a
Google.
second.
You either Googled that or you got a friend in the room. Which is it?
No.
Tell the truth. Hannah,
I
you had no
didn't Google
idea, and
it.
then
I
all of a
didn't
sudden
Google it.
you said it with such conviction.
A lot of conviction.
Are we?
I have my
Yeah,
boyfriend mouthing. I have my boyfriend mouthing things in the corner.
That's
Okay,
fine.
all right,
That's
at least
fine.
you admit it.
That's
At least you
fine.
admit it.
Well,
All
then
right,
we
that's
might
fine.
have to change the certificate to saying you and your boyfriend don't
Okay,
have donkey
Hannah-
brains.
Hannah and
Also,
her
we might
boyfriend.
have to put people on a clock. Because otherwise you have time to Google.
You got
some
time to
shit.
Google. Can't have time to
There's
Google.
an honor system happening.
There's an
here.
honor
Okay,
system.
all
There's an
right.
honor
She did
system.
tell the truth about the boyfriend, so we'll put him on the certificate.
Okay.
Season 11, episode 5, Mac and Dennis move to the suburbs. What is the name of Mac and Dennis's annoying neighbor?
Oh my gosh.
Tough
Was
one.
it? Okay.
Chance to steal.
Chance to steal.
Wally.
Wally. Sorry. We're so sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, Anna and her boyfriend.
You've got
Sorry,
donkey
Anna,
brains.
You officially have donkey brains.
You got donkey brains.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn.
It's true, you are.
Hi, how's it going?
How's it going? Who's calling us today? What's your name and where do you live?
This is Corey from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada.
Yes.
Across from
Right.
Michigan there.
Our first international
It's our
caller.
first international call.
Yeah, buddy. Bleeding maple syrup up here.
Great.
Canada.
Here we go.
Are you a big fan of the show? Longtime fan?
Oh, I'm a huge fan. I've been probably watching Always Sunny for probably about 10 years now. My brother was a huge fan and got me into the show.
Okay, so you think you're going to do pretty well at trivia, eh?
I think I'll do pretty good, eh? All right, I'll see what I can do.
The first question is from season 7, episode 7, Charlie McDennis, The Game of Games. And the question is, Dennis is asshole, why Charlie hate?
Dennis is asshole, why Charlie hate? Is it because he changed the rules or because it's because he melted his
Now, you
figurine,
know
right?
the answer. Glenn, can you perform it the way that you... Because Dennis is a bastard man!
Yeah.
Because Dennis is a bastard man.
That is
Unfortunately,
correct.
that is the
Dennis is a
answer.
bastard man.
Oh, we cannot send you a certificate.
You will not be able to prove that you don't have the brains of a donkey.
Oh,
man.
Honestly, I can't even believe I just made it on here. That was a win in itself.
That is a win in and of itself.
Aren't you
Enjoy
sweet?
Canada.
I love
and-
Canadians.
and
I love you guys.
very
You guys
sweet
are the
people.
best.
You got donkey brains.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn. Who do we have here?
Wait, let me guess. John?
Holy shit, I got on. No, it's Steven.
Oh, Steven.
Damn it.
Good, all right.
Damn it. All right,
Nice.
Steven.
Steven, where are you calling us from?
The doctor's office. I just sat down.
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
You-
what's
happening with you?
happening?
Let us help you.
Yeah, maybe we can cure it.
I think I need more alcohol as the solution.
What is going... Tell us the
Doubtful,
truth,
doubtful.
Stephen. What is the problem?
Yeah, what's going on?
Is this just a general thing?
I have
or?
a mild allergy to aspirin, actually. Doing a follow-up.
You don't need to go to the
Okay,
doctor for
okay.
that. Just don't take aspirin.
Well, he's doing a follow-up to see if he's got the aspirin out of his system.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
Okay.
Is that your
I've
doctor
got the
coming in?
I've got the first trivia question. I've got the first trivia question.
You're going to ask
Okay.
it?
Yeah,
You're
I
going to
got
ask
one.
it?
We're going to
Okay.
ask you 3 questions.
Okay.
Okay. The nurse just came in, so she's going to be here with me.
That sounds good.
Don't let her help
Put it
you.
on speakerphone.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
put it on speaker.
Speakerphone.
Let's talk to the nurse.
Okay, that's fine.
Are we on speaker?
Okay, we're on speaker now.
Okay,
Hey, how's it going?
John's on a radio show. He's doing trivia, and we're gonna try to get these answers in before he passes. So,
So actually, now that we have the
Okay.
nurse on the line, nurse, can we ask you your name?
Where is this?
It's Always Sunny podcast, so it's Rob, Mac, and Charlie from the TV show Always Sunny.
No, I'm not going to get my name. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That's by the way, totally
that's
fair.
that's highly
actually-
professional. Highly
yes,
professional.
and I would advise, as your attorney, to do the same.
Yeah.
But have you seen the television show?
No, what's it called?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. What's
Okay.
the fun?
All right.
Lots of fun.
Lots of
Okay,
fun.
so
Okay,
let's ask.
Well, let's ask.
questions.
Let's ask.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask
Steven his trivia question.
Maybe we should ask the nurse a question,
Well-
assuming that, but something rather easy, like who is the most famous person on the show? Let's just say, who is the most
I
famous?
think we all know
person?
the
This
answer
isn't
to that.
fair to Steven, who's called from the doctor's
I'm just
office.
trying to have fun.
Steven doesn't have time for this, and neither does the nurse.
Okay, great. Let's just go back to
Okay.
the way we've been doing it.
Shenanigans.
All right. This question is from season 1, episode 4, Charlie has cancer. What is Dennis coming over to borrow when he finds out Charlie might have cancer?
Well, it could be a number of things, but if I remember correctly, it was sugar.
Wow. Okay, that's really interesting.
That's a fair.
What's interesting is that Sugar was our original home movie. The thing that aired in the episode was he was coming over for a basketball.
But I think he gets the point.
I think we give him credit for that.
Stephen, I think you get the point.
For being, because it's a deep cut.
Yeah, that's a deep.
You got to really know the origins of the show.
You sure do.
Okay, way to
Steven.
go, Stephen. You got 1 point of 3.
Okay. The next question is season 3, episode 14, Bums Making a Mess All Over the City. What is the name of the junkyard cat that Dennis adopts?
You renamed him Jack Bauer.
Yep.
That is correct. Agent Jack Bauer.
Agent Jack Bauer.
Agent Jack Bauer, but Jack Bauer counts. I think that counts.
Great, 2 for 2.
2 for 2. Okay, Stephen, you're on your way. You're on your way, buddy.
Last one. Season 5, episode 8, Patty's Pub, home of the original Kitten Mittens. Inspired by Charlie's Kitten Mittens idea, what do Dennis and Mac come up with to advertise the bar? You can either thing they come up with.
But I believe it was a shotgun or a gunshot.
Man,
Steven is a big fan.
And in addition to that, there's the Patty's thong.
Yes.
And
What is Steven gonna win?
Stephen, we are going to send you a certificate stating that you, in fact, do not have donkey brains. This will be an official certificate.
You can show it every time you show up to a job interview or the doctor's office.
It is legal and binding. And good luck at the doctor's office, and stay away from aspirin. It doesn't treat you well.
Ding, 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 ding.
You don't got donkey brains.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn. Who do we have on the line?
This is Gabriel.
Gabriel, where are you calling us from?
Hey, Texas, actually, South Texas.
All right.
Okay.
Texas.
Gabriel, are you a longtime Sunny fan? You think you're going to do well at trivia?
I hope so, man. I've been listening since I was 18. I'm 35 now, so.
I love it. Okay. Rob's got a question for you since you're from Texas.
Yes, Gabriel, do you have the state of Texas or the Longhorns somewhere tattooed on your body?
Unfortunately, I do not, but my girlfriend does.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, you say it was about a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, it's about 50-50 down there.
All right. That's good.
Does she have a Longhorn? Does she have a state flag? What does she got there?
It's the shape of Texas.
It's the shape of Texas, and then does she have like a little circle into what part of the state she lives in or is from?
A dot, maybe.
No,
I've seen that before.
No, I believe it's the state, and then it's like the flag of Texas.
Yeah.
In the
that
state,
tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all love it down there, and I love it too.
It. So proud of it. So proud of it.
I
It's
can't
great.
believe I'm talking to you guys. This is insane.
I can't believe you're talking to us either.
All right, Gabriel, your first question is from season 3, episode 2, The Gang Gets Invincible. What is the name of Dee's male alter ego?
No.
Dresses up like a man. What is that man's name?
That's a tough one, I gotta say.
Well, we just watched the episode.
If we hadn't rewatched that one, I don't think I would have known.
But we did mention it in the podcast, so maybe you're
did
not really
mention it in
listening
the
to the
podcast.
podcast. either, Gabriel.
Oh, Gabriel,
And that's
you're
kind of a double.
You're gonna get docked. You're gonna get docked for that. So the answer is coal.
That is correct.
Cold. Dang.
Coal. Yeah. Is that ringing a bell now?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it is, but I wasn't thinking of that.
Buddy, I can feel the
Gabriel,
disappointment in your voice.
Well, thanks
and,
for calling in.
and it makes me sad because I like you, man. I like you.
Okay.
If you'd like, we can send you
Nothing.
to your local tattooist to get the state of Texas on you somewhere.
Yeah.
But we're
But
not
that's
going
about
to.
all. No. You're
we
gonna have
can
to do
just
that on your
simply
own.
recommend that you do.
Yeah.
Oh man, Gabriel, thanks for calling in.
Thanks for being a small part of our lives.
You got donkey brains.
Thanks for calling the Always Sunny podcast. You're on with Rob, Charlie, and Glenn. Who is this?
Oh my God. This is Katie from South Philly.
Katie,
my
Katie. What
Oh my
street do you
God.
live on, Katie?
I'm at 10th and Daly, like a little north of Oregon.
All right.
All right. Rob knows the
Oregon,
area.
near the Oregon Diner, right there by the Oregon.
Have you met Rob
Right
before?
there, yeah.
Have we met?
We have not met.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think I would have remembered.
You're probably. I'm guessing you're 20 years younger than Rob, aren't
By the
you?
time I left the city of Philadelphia,
No,
you were
no,
not born
I'm
yet.
not.
Yeah, Rob lives in a big mansion in
57.
Los Angeles now. He's not in South Philly anymore.
Where did you go to school? What high school did you go to?
I went to Morristown High School in Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl.
One of them.
Yeah, one of them.
You to commute. All right.
Let's hope you're good at trivia, because if you get 3 questions in a row correct, we're going to send you a certificate stating you, in fact, do not have donkey brains.
Well, I love that. And I have won Sunny Trivia in South Philly before.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Okay, all right.
She's
So now
she's
we're-
coming in
she's a professional.
Should I
so
ask her something more difficult?
let's.
Okay.
We're gonna
you
come
just-
at you hard, Katie.
We're gonna come at you hard now.
All right, Katie, you're
How many Reggie Leach jokes have you guys gotten so far?
Wow.
Wow.
Reggie Leach. Okay, wait a second. That might stump these guys here. Do you know who Reggie Leach is?
I know his brother Robin, and he had that show about the rich and famous.
Yes.
Reggie Leach has played a role in our show.
Played on the Flyers.
Reggie Leach played on the Flyers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Great. Great.
And
what episode?
It was the episode where it was the answer that you answered correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to go take the slap shot.
Yes.
Thank you.
Max Big Break.
Thank you. All right. Bing, bing,
Very
bing,
good.
bing,
Max
bing,
Big
bing.
Very
Break.
good.
By the way, you know those the picture of the 2 Flyer guys that we have?
They're not Flyers. That one. Yes. You know how they're. Yes. Go ahead.
I met that guy like on the set of like Good Morning America. He was like working. He's like, "Hey man, that's me in the picture." And
That's crazy.
Yeah, in your bar.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
lovely
That's
gentleman.
amazing.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's get to the questions.
Okay,
all right?
Katie, your first question is from season 9, episode 7, The Gang Gets Quarantined. To appeal to sympathies, Dee is going to play a Southern Army vet whose father died of throat cancer after eating what?
Some bad pussy?
Yeah!
I tell you what, that was
That was
great.
so fast.
It was the adding of the bad.
Yeah.
Right? Because I
It
think
had gone bad. It turned.
yeah.
It had turned.
I think
It was also the stutter that helped.
Oh yeah.
I think just saying pussy alone would not have been acceptable.
no.
Like that's not going to give you. It was the bad pussy.
It's that
gave
it's
him
that
the-
had turned. It had gone bad.
The Michael Douglas disease.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Well done.
And
Wow.
Well
You're crushing
done.
it. You even know the reference. Oh,
All
this is
right,
amazing.
all right. This is you're gonna have to dig
Okay.
deeper here.
I
Okay,
know.
I'm
I'm
liking
trying to
Katie.
find some
I'm liking
hard
Katie.
My
ones.
hands are shaking.
We have a professional on our hands.
Did you say your hands are sweating?
All right.
My hands they are a little sweaty, but I said that they're shaking.
Oh, they're shaking. Okay,
My
got it.
psychiatrist
That's all right. You don't need
doubled my
steady
Adderall
hands.
dosage today.
Oh, you do.
Oh,
Oh,
some Adderall
all
so you
right.
can
Well,
focus on this.
listen,
You
if you
just need
win, we're
steady
gonna.
answers.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, your next question is from season 12, episode 8, The Gang Tends Bar. And the question is, what is the name of Frank's tapeworm?
Jerry?
Yeah. Oh my God.
She had it faster than me. She had it
Yes.
faster than me. It had not come to my brain yet,
Yeah, it
Katie.
hadn't come to me yet either.
Jerry.
All
That is
right.
exactly right.
I don't think this is the donkey brain person
This
we're
is
dealing
not
with.
a donkey
This seems
brain
like
This
person.
is not a donkey brain person.
I don't
at
think so.
all.
Nope.
Okay, after she wins answering whatever this one is, Katie, you should ask us one.
Oh,
Yeah, try to stump us.
Oh, she's going to stump us first.
I
Sure.
think she should. I
Okay.
think that's a
Okay,
good
all
idea.
right.
Okay,
I like that plan.
great. You think of that, and I'm going to give you your last question here, which is season 4, episode 6, Mac and Charlie Die, part 2. Dennis gets a new European roommate. What is his name?
Oh, you might have stumped me, guys. Oh, no. And I'm also tiptoeing the line of, like, trying not to be racist.
Well,
shouldn't have to try
Europe
that
isn't
hard.
a race, so you're all right there. Europe is not a race.
Yeah, I believe we established that he is European, and that's it.
And that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
and I think his accent was just vaguely
European.
yeah.
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 Which I
Yeah. It is giving that ambiguous European vibe.
right.
Shit, guys.
Glenn,
I've never been
what was the answer?
I'm so sorry, Katie, but the answer is yawn.
That is correct. Yawn.
on.
Yeah.
Now-
Wow, that's
Yep.
surprising.
Now
you
listen,
didn't get that one.
Now, because you got deep cuts like
Yeah.
Jerry and whatever we have.
I think we should give her one more shot.
I think we should give her a chance to stump us. She stumps us.
Okay, you stump
Yeah.
us.
You stump us.
You get the point. You get that third point. You get a certificate.
3
Uh-oh.
stumps? Does she have to stump us 3 times? Or just
I
one
No,
stump?
just one.
Just one
stump.
stump.
One stump.
One stump.
Okay. All right. Can
One
you stump
stump.
All right.
us?
A stump.
Can I just make a quick request that Rob? I don't think Rob should be allowed to answer this one.
Okay.
But
Oh, okay.
here's my question.
Okay.
Well, how about this? Because it's probably Philly related. If the guys can't answer it and they get stumped, you get the certificate. If I too am stumped, we're going to send you a case of Carmine steaks. The stakes are the stakes.
Only with stick and feathers, please. Only with stick and feathers.
You're
Here's my question.
Okay, wait. Here's the problem.
Rip
We're-
a pillow
I
open or something.
I have a feeling she's about. Is this going to be Sunny trivia or just trivia in general?
This is Sunny trivia.
Okay, great. Go.
Okay.
But why is it that you think that it's because I'm?
Because it's going to be Philly related.
related.
It's going to be Philly related.
Yeah.
I won't be able to recall the season or episode, but when Charlie bets the bar on the dance marathon contest, what radio station does he sign up with?
Yes.
Oh.
You will not have stumped me.
Like, what are the call letters?
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
radio
It's
station?
Q something. Oh God damn it! What is it? Oh shit! Wait. The Q Crew. I remember it's the Q Crew,
It's the
but
Q Crew.
It's the Q Crew. I'm already impressed.
WKRQ? No. Shit.
It's just it's
You are stumped, but it is Q102.
Q102.
Yeah.
The Q Crew.
The Q Crew.
You know what, Katie? I think that we're going to have to send you a certificate, a signed certificate, stating that you do not, in fact, have donkey brains, because it seems to me like you don't.
I don't think you do. And I tell you what, Katie, I couldn't remember Jan. So, it wasn't a clean sweep on our end. I did not.
And the only reason I remember Q102 is because Q102 was a real radio station in Philadelphia.
The Q Crew. Congratulations.
Great work.
You
Guys,
don't
thank
have
you
donkey brains.
so very much.
Thank you. And
That certificate.
I love Sunny.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just love Sunny. I love you guys. I've always heard, don't meet your idols. But that's bullshit because you guys are fucking awesome. And I can't believe I got to spend this day with you. I ignored a call from my boss while I was on hold.
Nice.
It's been awesome.
Thank you. That feels so
Thank you.
nice.
You've been awesome too. It's nice to know someone loves the show and knows so much about it.
Yeah. Thanks,
you.
Katie.
Thanks,
Congrats.
guys. Megan, you're awesome. I love your laugh.
Oh, thanks, Katie.
She does have a great
do
laugh.
too.
Got a great laugh.
We do too.
Got a
Thank
great
you.
laugh, Megan.
We do too.
All right.
Laugh.
Oh, thanks for calling in, Katie. Appreciate it.
Ding, 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 ding. You don't got donkey brains.
Do you want me to ask you the hard, really hard one?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's
Let's do that.
finish
Yeah,
it.
ask us some really hard
Let's top
ones.
it off with a little self trivia.
Yeah.
Okay. How
Oh,
about
wait. We should do a thing where either blurt out the answer. We have to. Whoever answers first gets a point.
Or are we all on the same team? Why don't we just? How about instead of making it competitive, we're all on the same team? You want to make
Okay.
it? Well, we can make it.
I've got
competitive.
one.
Okay, let's do that first and see how it goes.
Okay. Season 4, episode 7, Who Pooped the Bed? Name the items found in the poop.
A wolf hair, credit card.
Wolf hair, some shredded credit card.
There's two more things.
And blood.
There's
blood.
one more thing.
There was blood. I know there
wolf
was.
hair, credit card,
Pocket lint.
pocket lint.
No.
Or
No.
Fibers from a sweater.
No, cat litter.
Nope.
No.
Newspaper.
Oh,
Newspaper.
Shit.
I don't
Okay.
remember.
Wolf hair was the only thing.
Wolf
that
hair was the,
Wolf
was
hair.
the joke. Was the good joke.
Inconclusive.
That was,
yeah, it could have been either one of us.
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive.
Yeah.
All those things have been that has to be one of you specifically. It's it could be either one of us.
Way. We both bit the wolf.
All right. How about season 6, episode 1, Mac fights gay marriage? Where did Charlie find the almonds he feeds to the gang?
Alley.
Yeah, you
in
found them in the
Yeah,
alley.
Yeah, I found them in the alley.
Very good.
They were alley
You guys
almonds.
do know.
Yeah.
According to the game, Charlie McDennis, what is the greatest band in the world?
Chumbawamba.
We talked about this.
Come on.
What episode did I found something in a pipe? It was like the snake egg. It could have been a snake egg.
Oh yeah.
It was an egg.
It was an egg,
It
but
was
you didn't know what it was. You didn't know if it was a snake or a bird.
Yeah, because it was in a pipe.
Oh,
Yes.
here's one.
Yeah.
What's the name in season 8, episode 8? Charlie Rules the World. What is Dee's screen name in the online game she's playing?
Queen of Thrones.
No.
That's
Swinging
no,
cutie.
Yeah.
Or something cutie.
Yeah.
29 or something. Swinging cutie.
Yeah,
20 something.
Yeah.
Don't know.
The 29 was to represent her age.
Yeah.
23.
23.
Yeah.
Was it swinging cutie? No.
Zinging
Zinging
cutie.
Wow.
Zinging
Cutie.
cutie.
Glenn,
that's
nothing.
pretty good.
I have nothing there.
Zinging cutie 23.
Zinging
All right, that was
cutie.
great.
Singing cutie 23.
Yeah. Let's see if we have any others. In season 9, episode 9, the gang makes Lethal Weapon 6. What instrument does the remaining twin use to blow up the wedding?
Wait. Can you say that again?
Oh, a cello.
Yes, that's correct.
It's a cello.
Oh, yeah.
Instrument.
Got a big antenna on it, a red button.
Playing with the cello.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, when you really break it down, wait,
I'm
what the
so happy that one woman got bad pussy. I really like
Yeah,
that.
that was amazing. That was amazing. I mean, the pussy
Bad
joke was
pussy.
obvious, but bad pussy, I'd forgotten the specific.
I know I've said this a million times, but that I think is my one of my favorite moments. I think maybe my favorite performance moment on the entire show is her performance of that particular moment.
Yeah, that's very good.
It is just it just kills me. It kills me.
What else you got? Any more good?
Sure. What season 5, episode 5, the waitress is getting married. What is the name of the waitress's fiance?
Brad Fisher.
Brad Fisher.
Very good. You guys are great at this.
Let's do one final trivia question.
Okay.
One for the road.
One for the road.
All right,
Your
great.
deepest track, your deepest cut.
Season 7, episode 3, Frank Reynolds' Little Beauties. What is the name of Dee's rival in the beauty pageant?
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
The
Okay.
popular pretty girl.
Yep.
Oh man.
Damn it. It's not Brianna. No. Oh God.
I can't. I don't know.
It's the younger sister, right? That she's competing
Pretty
against.
one.
The pretty one. Yeah.
And then the
one who
does end up
wins.
winning.
The one who wins.
Yeah, the
right?
one who
Yeah,
wins.
yeah.
She's the prettiest. I love that ending. They're like, wow, she's the prettiest. Damn it. What was her name?
Yeah, well, you just said Brianna and like.
Oh, I fucked you up. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Brittany
Gotta get that
or-
stuck in your head.
Brittany?
Yeah,
No, it's not Brittany.
No
Oh
idea.
shit, what is it?
Samantha.
The new studio.
This is the new space.
This is a jump.
This is us. This is who we are now.
This is who we are. This
We
is
are
what
men of
defines us now.
Fine tastes and
Fine
leisure.
tastes. And no headphones.
No headphones.
Oh,
We are
wait,
headphone
what?
free.
Yeah,
we
no
get to be
headphone- no
headphone free
headphones.
in this space.
Oh, okay. I was kind of counting on that for like hair purposes.
You
know
didn't
what I
put
mean?
your ear makeup on.
Well, I did. I would just, I got like a little. There's like a little thing that's like keeps sticking out on this side. I don't know if you guys can see
Like-
that. And I was like, oh, you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm gonna have headphones on and it's gonna cover that right up.
No,
so
it doesn't
this is
matter.
throwing
I'm going to
me
go
a
ahead and
little
say it
bit.
doesn't matter either way.
Okay.
All right.
Your hair looks
And to
very
just
high
accept yourself.
today in a good
It's
way.
big.
It's big.
I haven't had a haircut in a while.
Okay, but it looks good.
I like it. I like it. It was the original.
Yeah,
the
it's a
original.
little big today.
Yeah, in a good way. In a good way.
Thanks, man.
I really
Appreciate it.
like this studio, Megan.
Yeah,
I think you and the team did an amazing
I
job.
think you guys cut that. You guys did an amazing job. It's beautiful in here. I gotta say, I was like yesterday, the day before, I was thinking, I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Let's dive into that.
Yeah,
What's
why?
going on there?
I feel like we did it. You know?
Yeah, you feel like we did it.
Yeah,
We're
we had
done
some
with it,
fun
man.
episodes. We did it, and like,
Halfway through season 3.
well, you know what it was? I'll tell you actually the psychology behind it, because we now have to do it,
Mm,
and
Oh.
it's just the mere fact of having to do it.
Why
And I
do
was
we
like,
have to do it? We don't have to do it.
we don't have to do it, but I was like,
We did just spend a lot of money on
we
this.
yeah,
stuff.
we so we
We're
have
in the hole
to.
now.
We have to
Megan's
do it.
like, wait a minute, wait.
But I
Is
think
that
I'll
an
find
option?
3 other guys if you guys don't want to be in
No,
here.
no,
I'll find
no.
3
It's
other
fine. I
guys
do
to
want to
talk
do it. It's just that, like, I was like, I go through phases, right? Like, where right now I'd actually rather be writing some scripts with you guys or on set shooting something, you know, like,
Oh yeah.
but only because I've had a little break from it. Then I'll be doing that and be like, I don't want to be doing this.
I can tell you, I'm in the middle of production right now.
You
I'm
do not wanna be
depressed
doing
and,
it. Yeah,
this
and
is
you don't wanna be doing
exactly
it.
where I want to be.
This is where you wanna
right
be,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
this
I'm
is where
back.
I wanna
I'm
be.
back.
This episode, The Gang Sells Out, I think right now is my favorite episode that we've watched.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. I've often cited this episode as one of my favorites. It's not one that I hear fans talking about very often.
I would have to agree that this is absolutely one of our best episodes we've ever done.
It is. It's just, I don't know if you guys thought about this, but like from a technical standpoint, like the structure of this episode is just really, it's really tight. Like there's a lot of storylines going on, and then they all start to kind of weave together and in a really, I don't know, really elegant way.
I'll throw one shout out to Rob Rosell and Scott Martyr. So season 3 was the first season we started hiring like writers, and we interviewed people. And I think we said, look, let's come into the room and tell us some general sort of story ideas that you'd like and things. And, you know, they didn't come in with a storyline about like selling the bar, but they did pitch that Frank used to be in a doo-wop group called the Yellow Jackets. And I mean, that from that moment on, their contribution to the show, it was just fantastic. They were a real doo-wop group that we hired.
Yeah.
Except for the old man.
Except for hockey.
There was
Danny.
one moment in the entire episode that didn't work, and it was at the very end. And do you remember I was watching it, and I remember even at the time lamenting it, and we were trying to get this guy to do what we needed him to say.
So
hockey?
Yeah,
Hockey.
so we wanted Hockey to come up to, by the way, that actor,
Rich
Riccolo.
Yeah,
is so good.
He's fantastic.
I looked
But
him up and
he was the guy, one of the guys in Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
Oh, that's right.
The other guy was
He's so fantastic.
some movie star.
Some guy that like
Some movie
he's
star.
like a soccer guy now or something.
Right.
Alcohol baron.
He's an alcohol baron and soccer guy.
Yeah.
That first scene, how we're just arguing amongst each other, and then reveal that the man's in the room with us. Is that the first time we did it, or we did it in one other episode?
No,
Did we do it with Ravi Patel? No, we didn't
No.
do that. That might have been the first time we did this.
This is the first time I remember doing it. And I remember when we were coming up with that bit as we were working on it, thinking that is so funny. And I don't remember exactly if it was like we started with the thing of having the conversation and then we realized like, oh, what if the guy's already in the room and we just turn and he's there?
It essentially becomes that entire storyline where you guys take him out to the strip bar and then you become consumed with the very funny argument about a bear versus an otter and the amount of hair in the power bottom generating all the speed. It's the same joke.
Yeah, well, and in the previous scene, it's the same joke as well. But you see the genesis of it, of how we wind up on those tangents, where it starts about what we're talking about, and then very quickly becomes about something else. In the scene with Frank, when we're talking to the guy.
All right, to tie it back in, what we wanted Hockey to do, was walk right up close to Rich.
Rich.
Was it Rich? I thought it was Rick.
Rich Riccolo?
I thought he went by Rick.
I bet you could go by either. If you're a Rich, you could be a Rick. Anyway, to go right up to Riccolo, stare
There
him
you go, Riccolo.
right in the eye and go, queer. And then after he calls him queer, to then like
have a heart attack.
Have a heart attack and die.
Yeah. Pay the price right away.
Yeah, and I remember there were conversations of like, is it kind of sad that this old guy dies? And we were like, let's just make him homophobic. Like, let's just make him go up there and say something really offensive, and then he dies, and then nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't.
I
get
never
him to
give a
do
shit
it.
about that. I'm
We
like,
just couldn't get him to do it.
Let the people die. Let dogs die. I'm like, I don't care. To me, it's like if it's funny, then
No, but that was
Dogs
always
dying
no.
is
That was
always
always the question. Was like, is it going to be funny enough, or are we gonna? We were still having those kinds of conversations. Like,
for sure.
at the time,
sure.
like, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to play, or
And
people are going to.
the man was not really an actor, so he couldn't do it. And I remember Matt Shackman, who directed the hell out of that episode, being really frustrated.
Yeah,
and then
right.
we just kind of had a workaround where, actually, I don't think we had a workaround. We just had to cut.
We had to cut it out. We had to cut it.
Yeah, cut it
around
out, and it works fine. It's like he walks up, he has a heart attack, but.
And do you remember who did it? Because that wasn't his voice. One of us did the.
Oh yeah. One of us did a thing for him. And then at the end of the episode where we put up the thing, he hadn't actually passed away. It's just the character passing away. Yeah. But it kind of looks like
it kind of seems like we're saying that the actor passed away. Yeah.
Well, because we've also done that.
Yeah, that's true.
And the lifting up of the camera in that was a Matt Shackman thing at the end of the episode where it goes up to the city of Philly, which we did. Of course, we were in Philly, so we kind of went to white and clouds. But
We did shoot in Philly in that episode though, and which is great. There's
Was that the
jobby?
Oh
jobs.
yeah, that was in Philly.
that's
wasn't
Philly.
it?
That was Philly.
Yeah, that's Philly.
Where jobs grow on jobbies.
The scenes between Mary Elizabeth and Caitlin were cracking me up.
Oh my god,
The
so funny.
two of them together.
I
is a good dynamic
love that
that we
moment
don't use
when
enough.
when the waitress says to Dee, I thought you told me you weren't applying here, and she says,
No, that was a lie. No, that was a lie.
That scene is really funny.
It's really funny, and just the character looking into another person's eyes and saying, "Yes, that was a lie."
Yeah,
We're accepting that, and you're moving on from it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. That's the subtext, right? It's like, well, no, that was a lie because that's what I wanted then
At the time.
and now I want something different.
You know how
So-
you do that, right?
Yeah, you know how one does.
And you have a version of that later when you say to her, well, "Why aren't you? This is not attractive to me. Aren't you aware of this?
Don't you want to be attracted?
Don't you want to be attractive to me?"
Yeah.
The character's like just complete and total obliviousness in this episode is at its height. Like all through the episode, like from beginning to end, it's just like every time. I also like the runner of like whenever anyone gets handed, an application form to fill out, they're just like,
"You do it.
Somebody else do this. I don't want to do
Yeah.
this."
I think
Which is, by the way, how I feel whenever I'm handed a form.
Sure.
I just anybody
Who
hands me a
likes
form. If
forms?
Jill is
Nobody likes
anywhere near, if Jill or Ross are anywhere near me, I'm like,
Here's the form.
you do it. I can't. I hate forms. I hate them. Can we talk about that?
You want to get into forms?
No,
Let's
we
go.
don't.
The stakes of this episode are really real. It never, aside from maybe the doo-wop thing, which is believable, that he was in this doo-wop group.
Sure.
We don't have the thing that we had before of like suddenly we have people running a sweatshop in our basement.
Yeah.
Also, the music transitions. I remember this. Josh Driscoll was cutting it together, and something wasn't working because we were using Sunny music, and we just stumbled on the sort of 50s rock and roll kind of
doo-wop.
Some doo-wop transitions, and some are just like kind of like what you would imagine, like people roller skating up to a car outside of a.
It was the kind of stuff they would have
diner.
played at the oldies.
At the Oldies Rock Cafe.
At the Oldies Rock Cafe, yeah.
What were we going for? Like a hard rock or?
I think it was a
Planet
hard rock
Hollywood-ish
yeah.
type thing. But
Yeah, it was just
or
a-
Fridays or something.
And it ties in really well to Danny's storyline and the doo-wop group, and it all is cohesive. And I don't know, that's one that we're like, hey, this works.
Yeah, there's like I have to say, like specifically, I do kind of miss playing some of that stuff that I get to play in that episode where I'm a little more, manipulative, but like not so frantic, not so like on edge the whole time. Not
Yeah.
so, like
I like when you say, "I'm so sorry for not calling you ever."
ever.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
That farmer's tan I'm rocking in that episode
Oh my
is
gosh.
legit.
very real.
It's legit.
Yeah, what
That
happened
wasn't
there? Was
makeup?
that a golf thing?
I think so, because I think I had just picked up golf that year.
Yeah, because when did you start playing golf?
Well, I got like super into it out here, I think when I turned 30. So I think around season 3.
But you played before. You just weren't that into it.
Yeah, hit balls, or my buddies and I, we would like sneak onto a course and like play 3 holes and then go,
Since we're talking about Charlie and golf, I might as well bring this up because I find this fascinating about him. This has nothing to do with the episode and everything to do with Charlie. And because
Kinda
and the
like
podcast
this.
because he's always talking about his memory being terrible. And
Although I will say that I've discovered over the course of doing this podcast, it's better than I thought.
Yeah.
It's selective. It's
Yes.
selective.
Yeah.
Right? It's like if it's interesting to him and it matters to him, he'll remember it.
Okay, so to that
Very
end,
true.
To that end, Charlie has a very strange Rain Man-like ability to play a round of golf with 3 other people. So you could go out and a foursome. And at the end of that round of golf, you could be having a drink afterwards. And he could tell you every single shot that every single person had over the course of the entire round.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I've watched him do it. It's like a party trick that I pull out to like impress other people. I'm like, Bateman, watch this.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, I don't
because
know. Yeah.
I can tell you for sure. But that's also because I don't care about golf. So when I play golf, I'm just like, I can remember how many beers I had usually. You know what I mean? But like, I can't remember like any of the shots because none of them were good.
I remember a lot about this particular episode, I think, because we felt like it was a good episode. And there are other episodes that I'll watch where I'm like, I can't remember a thing.
Yeah.
And it's because the episode doesn't really grab me or whatever.
Yeah, I remember I remember shooting a lot of these scenes.
Yeah,
really
me too.
well. I remember where we shot them.
What I don't remember is where the Oldies Rock Cafe was
That's
located.
Long
Long Beach. Yeah,
Long
see?
Beach.
Yeah, so
I don't remember that.
That's
yeah,
in Long
it's
Beach.
in Long Beach by the aquarium.
Yep, near the aquarium.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember if the get a job, strap on my job helmet, and get into a job cannon was scripted?
That
or
was not scripted.
Well, I think part of it was, and then Charlie turned it into something.
Yeah,
else.
it was like go get a job, strap on my job helmet, like it was some
I
of
think
it
it was just go get a job
and
like,
and go get a job where
riff
jobs.
on
I think
that.
it was where jobs grow on trees. I
Yeah.
think that was
Jobs
the line.
grow on jobbies.
And,
It's
and
amazing.
then he just realized. I think I think my guess is that you probably realized as you were saying, you're like, I just said job, the word job like 5 times. I may as well end it with another job word.
Yeah.
The jobbies. And I remember
Jobbies.
that was one where we were in the editing room and I was like, that's stupid. It should just be job trees. And you guys were like,
Oh, that's what it was. No, it was job trees. Where
yeah, it was
jobs grow on
trees,
job trees.
And you guys were like, no, wrong. You're wrong. It's jobbies. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Wrong. Look at him. It's jobbies.
It's got to be jobbies.
It worked.
Yeah,
You were right.
There were certain things we established in that episode, like that I had traded all my shares for
Right.
parts of sandwich, which sort of stuff.
Well, there is one
Mistake?
glaring mistake.
Yeah, and that's the
Where
waitress.
the
The
waitress
waitress.
says, "Did you even go to high
Yes.
school?"
Yeah, did you go to
yeah.
high school or
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. What people
It
don't
wasn't a
realize
mistake at the
is,
time.
like,
It wasn't a mistake at the time. It's just that we made the mistake later. Well,
Yes.
I think we
of saying they sat next to each other and she didn't remember her.
right. D didn't remember the waitress, but the waitress remembered.
You know
D.
what? When you're
Right?
doing a show, like another show, is there like people who are because I guess some of it is unprecedented, right? We've been doing our show longer than most shows go. So when we 7 years later write a joke, you know, you got to go back through.
Yeah, you need an archivist.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
you
need
need an
someone with a
archivist.
historian.
There's some things you can justify, like for example, my character eventually coming out, right?
Yeah, you could see
that
some
could
of
be
the
an
signs of
evolution.
it maybe early
But the
on,
idea
but-
of the waitress not knowing that Dee went to high school where, that just simply doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't track.
And nobody gives a shit.
No.
And if you do,
No,
fuck
yeah,
off,
yeah,
creeps.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the listeners. I'm talking to
Yeah,
the
you're
creeps.
talking
The creeps, the watchers.
The watchers.
They're watching. Always watching.
They're always
man.
watching. Speaking of memory, do you guys have this thing? So I've noticed recently where, well, I guess not that recently, but like when I was a kid, I feel like I could ask my dad almost anything, and he would know, like, I don't know, maybe 80% of the time he would know, like he'd be like, oh, you know, that's interestingly enough, and then he would go into like the history of the thing, or he would know things. I was like, how do you know that stuff? And then I thought like, oh, when I grow up, I guess I'll like know all that stuff. I'll know all that stuff too. You know what I mean? And I don't know even a fraction of what my dad knows, and that's partially because he's just far more educated than me. But I do know things that I don't even know how I know them. Do you guys have that? Where like somebody will, like your kid will ask you something, or like your wife will ask you something, and she's like, what is that? Or like, what does that word mean, or whatever, and you just know.
I'd say that's dad brain, where you just go, I'm going to pretend like I know no matter what, because this little motherfucker needs to know who's in charge.
Oh. Okay, so you're saying I
Right,
don't
so I
actually
say-
know the answer to those
Right.
questions, and neither did my dad.
Right. And no, that's right. That's right. He's
Yeah.
just making you feel safe and
Right.
comfortable, like you got it all under control. Just don't worry about it.
I like to think that I'm the type of person who, if I don't know, though, I will say, like, I don't know, but let's look it up. Let's find out.
I think that's what changed, right? Now we all have something in our pocket that we can instantly
check.
get answers.
Fact check.
And so we don't need to know
And maybe you're a little bit more reticent
as much. And then
to
you
just start popping out facts.
Right, because homeboy might go look it up, might go Google it and find out that his dad's an idiot.
That's right.
Yeah,
But like back in the day, your dad could just tell you whatever answer. And it was better to tell you
Yeah.
whatever answer because you know,
he knew you weren't going to shut up until
he
you got
knew you
your
weren't going to
answer.
shut up until you got your answer. And B, he didn't want to have to drive down to the local library and fucking dive into the Dewey Decimal System.
And he wanted you to
try to.
What was that
Data-
system? That was never a good system.
Fucking Dewey, man.
Fucking Dewey and his fucking decimal system. What an idiot. What, there was no, how about just fucking alphabetical by category? What's the Dewey Decimal System?
The
What
Dewey
was that shit?
Decimal System was developed by Thomas Dewey, who was then the assistant
Tommy Dewey?
district attorney of New York State in 1933.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
You know?
good
You just say it.
Yeah.
But
sounded.
it's not true.
I wasn't able to read whether or not you meant it.
Thomas. Well, because there's enough historical facts in there to make it sound.
Threw me because
Thomas
Tommy
was
Dewey.
but Thomas Dewey was a real person. He was like he was the governor of New York at one point.
Okay, so
it was Melville Dewey.
It was Melville
His brother,
Dewey.
of course. Well, that's why I got them mixed up. It was Melville.
Of course, someone named fucking Melville is going to create a system
to make us all
annoy everybody. I will force them to look through my small file cabinets, and they will be infuriated with the inefficiency of the system.
No one will understand
But they
my
will have to rely on
That
it.
makes me feel powerful.
Going up, sir.
Your floor, sir.
What was that guy? Who
That was the Droopy
Droopy man.
Droopy Dog.
Droopy Dog?
Yeah.
What was that fucking?
I think his name was Droopy Dog.
Droopy D.
Droopy D. I don't know.
I thought it was Droopy
Droopy
D.
D sounds
Droopy
like
D sounds like a rapper.
Like a rapper, yeah.
Your floor, sir.
Why was he always on an elevator? Was he an elevator
He
operator?
was an elevator operator.
Like full time? Like that was his thing? Like
Yeah, that was his thing.
entire episodes take place with just him fucking hauling people up and down the elevator? That doesn't seem, That
No,
doesn't
it
seem
doesn't
right.
seem like you could write a whole season based on the elevator guy.
That seems like a fucking acid trip. Like, Hannah, whoever.
Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera. Well, that was two guys, wasn't it?
No, it was a woman. Hanna-Barbera was a woman. Who was creating cartoons in 19... She was actually, interestingly enough, she was from Helena, Montana. And it was at a time when women weren't...
Yes, this all sounds right.
Yeah, you just go with it, right?
I believe Hanna-Barbera was two people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one
Flint,
of
Hannah,
them
and
must have
Joe
been like,
Barbera.
what if there's just, you're at a certain point, you're like, we've done everything. What if there's just like a, I don't know, a sort of marble-mouthed dog that, his whole thing is like, he's got to get people from A to B, but on an elevator, right? So he's an elevator operator, right? And Barbera's like, yeah, I mean, we got to turn this in by noon. So yes, let's do it.
Yeah, go.
What's his name? Sold.
Droopy. Great.
Hilarious.
Well, that is what a writer's room is. That's what you're doing all day long.
You know when you get in an elevator and you're in a real rush?
Yeah.
And you just can't wait for that elevator to zip up?
Yeah.
What if the guy pushing buttons for you is even slower?
That's frustrating.
That's frustrating.
That is very frustrating.
Frustration is funny.
And frustration is funny.
Okay, good news.
We are going to start giving you guys ads.
Oh, man.
Baby.
I'm excited to say that we are hereby supported by Athletic Greens. Look at this bag of Athletic Greens right here.
Guys, if we are going to sell out, this is not a bad place to start because this is a product that I have been using for quite some time.
You have brought this up to me before.
I'm glad we're getting paid for this because I at some point would have probably talked about it anyway. And that would have been
Well, don't tell them that because now they know that you would have done this for free.
I would have, but I won't. Because now I know I could get paid for it, whereas before...
Green for green.
I have a list of some good things that it has in here, so I'm going to read it.
Yeah.
75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens.
Yeah.
It's keto-friendly, paleo-friendly, vegan-friendly, dairy-free, gluten-free.
It's a lot of things. You got less than 1 gram of sugar, non-GMO.
And guys, how does it taste?
It tastes good. It tastes like what I want a green drink to taste like.
And it's what green drinks most often do not taste like.
Hard to believe less than 1 gram of sugar.
I care about what I put in my body. I don't know about you guys, but I no longer treat myself like a dumpster.
Now, I do treat myself like a dumpster, but I need to cleanse that dumpster out sometimes with something healthy like these Athletic Greens.
Yeah. Something good for your gut.
Does it help you get full release in the morning?
I didn't have a problem with that before, so I don't know if it's forcing the issue or if it's just...
I'll tell you what, I just drank a whole bottle of this. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Because I got a long drive home.
Okay.
Now, what I'm looking for is a full evacuation.
On the freeway.
No. I want to wait until I get home.
Oh, yeah.
If it forces it out somewhere on the 405.
They use that same bottle.
Yeah. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase.
All you got to do is you got to visit athleticgreens.com/sunny.
Again, that's athleticgreens.com/sunny. Now, the /sunny part is very important because that's how Megan gets paid.
Yeah, otherwise she's going to get kicked right out of her apartment.
Take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Thank you, Athletic Greens. Again, go to athleticgreens.com/sunny
Sunny.
and get you some.
Transitioning back to the episode at hand, the gang sells out. I don't know if by this point the listener or the creeps would notice that we're doing ads.
Yeah.
We're doing ads because we're selling out.
We're selling out at the same time that the gang sells out.
Yeah.
It seemed like the right time to sell out.
Yeah. It seems like there's a lot of people
Honestly,
watching and
really,
creeping.
like Megan was just complaining about not getting paid.
Yeah.
Like so much. You know what I mean? And she was like, "Oh, this doesn't grow on trees." I'm like, fine. We'll give you your money. It's like so greedy.
And then we realized, like, I don't want to give her my money, so I'll give her the money of the products that I enjoy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. It's like
let's take a group of products that we enjoy, and we'll say, "Give us money."
Yeah,
like that. We'll say it like that, and then they will, and then we'll give it to Megan.
But isn't it just like?
And we'll keep a hefty portion of it ourselves.
A mom. Like the guys are just having fun. The dudes are just having fun. They're drinking their water and maybe a beer or two every once in a while, hanging out. And then like mom comes in and she's like, "You have to monetize this."
Yeah.
And
Do
we're
you
like,
have anything to
"That's
say
not
for yourself,
cool."
Megan? In fact, no. We don't even want to hear it.
We don't. Cut that.
By the way, are you guys seeing this samurai sword up here? I just noticed that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Push in
cut.
here.
We're
We
gonna
got
cut
samurai
stuff.
swords. You know what ads pay for? Fucking pianos.
Look at that.
Samurai
Cut that, cut that,
swords.
cut that
neon
sign.
sign.
Cut that.
We got shit to pay for.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're doing ads now. We're selling
Hey,
out.
everybody, grow up.
It's the way the world
It's
works.
it's not all about you.
Yeah, we can't do shit for free.
That's the way the world
Megan,
works.
I can't hear from Megan. It's not fair. Megan can't pay her rent and shit.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
I'm gonna sleep in the
I'm gonna say
studio.
mortgage.
You know, people are trying to, survive, man.
Stop complaining.
What do you guys think about the whole concept
If you
of
do have-
selling out? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? What does that bring up for you? You know what I mean? Have you ever been accused of selling out, and does that bring something up for you? You know what I mean? Like,
Sure, of course. But like, yeah, it's an interesting thing, right? Did I tell you my story about John Malkovich when I was doing a movie with John, and I had shot a commercial over the weekend. I think it was for DirecTV.
okay,
And I was kind of embarrassed because John is one of the great American actors, and
Truly.
a great world actors. I mean, he's just one of the best. So I was a little bit like, oh man, I'm cheesy like commercial guy, and here's John. And we were between scenes, and he was like, how was your weekend? And I was like, oh, well.
how was your weekend?
Yeah. I was like, well, it was good. I mean, I kind of sold my soul, and did a commercial. He goes, And I said, have you ever done a commercial? And he goes, well, I've done hundreds of them. And he goes, and you don't sell your soul, you rent it. And so I was like, fuck yeah, man. Thank you, John.
Has he done? Maybe just his voice.
No.
You recognize that voice. What has he done?
He's done. Look it up. He's done commercials. I actually remember him.
Just
doing,
him selling fucking Tide Pods and
well,
shit. Like,
you probably. I think like anything, you want to make sure it doesn't feel like
you put the laundry into the laundry machine. I can't do it. I don't know.
you
That
have
was an
to
attempt.
wash your clothes. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? He's a very unique guy. But I don't know. It's selling out. It's part of the thing.
This is a profession.
It's a
By the way,
profession.
I don't think anybody out there expects us to do these kinds of things for free.
I think it's an overused expression, right? But I do think there is a point at which selling out, you could maybe accuse someone of selling out.
I think if there was a product on here that we've already we've had the conversation in private, but let's just have it in public. Like we're vetting any company that we're considering shilling for, right?
Yeah.
And so it doesn't necessarily mean that we're all going to agree every single time with every move that a company or product makes. But if we can at least understand that we're not putting something out into the world that we think is an
inferior product.
Yeah.
It definitely changed. Like it used to be, if you were a big A-list actor and you wouldn't do a Hyundai, like a car commercial or whatever.
Not in America.
Not in America. You would go over to Japan
Korea
and
and
you
do it.
know it like you want to be seen. And then people just, like Sam Jackson or whatever, was just like, no, I'm just going to do commercials and movies and TV or whatever. Yeah, the line got blurred. And thank God, because like that 1% of actor, yeah, they make an elite living, but they basically made it okay for everyone else to like.
Right. The people who aren't making as much money as Samuel Jackson can now go and do it and not feel like they're selling out.
Or not work again,
Right.
Are you suggesting that you're struggling? Because we've already we've been celebrity net worth. We know what.
No, I take.
We've established what you're putting.
By the way, most of my money comes in and goes out to other wonderful charitable things like taking care of Megan, but she's so
thanks, Charlie.
greedy.
Yeah, she's very greedy.
At some point, we have to start filling in.
Well, I think if we're going to do it, let's do it. Let's have fun while we do it. And one of our sponsors is a company called Manscaped, and they sent us some scaping tools. And Glenn, and I haven't spoken to you directly, but through Megan, I heard that you would be interested in us potentially shaving your chest hair.
Well, I'm open to it. Yeah. I don't know that I want to do it today, but maybe.
Well, you just got back from Hawaii. There might be a nice base coat.
There's
of
probably
tan
never
there.
a better time.
Are we hairy?
We'll let you do
are
some
we talking
push-ups
about
first.
how short are we talking
What
about?
I'd like to do is if it's nice and thick, I'd like to carve an S into your chest and have you just be Superman for a day.
Okay.
I thought that would be cool.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that it would be cool, but
Well, he was the original.
He was the original. That's true.
But he wasn't hairy. That's the thing.
No, but he had the he had the S emblem.
You think
on
Superman had like a really hairy butt? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like everything was smooth except the butt. Like he was from a planet where they had like
Just hairy from the waist down.
just like baboon butt,
Right.
Or baboon butt is not hairy. It's like an explosion of
It's like an out.
strange flesh, like an outie butt. I was at the zoo recently,
explosion of
and
strange
like
flesh.
it's never not upsetting to see a monkey's butt. Like it looks painful.
Yeah.
You're like, what is going on with his butt? It's all jammed up.
Looks
and
inverted.
lumpy. It's like a brain on its ass. Like, what is happening outside of it?
Have any of you guys ever used a manscaping tool?
Yeah, I've used clippers
For
for
body.
body.
When did that start happening though? Because when did it become okay socially for men to be clipping their body hair?
Socially?
Well, I mean,
I bring it back to
now-
Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
You think it all
I think that's where it all starts.
rivers flow back there?
I think all rivers flow.
He let us do commercials. He let us trim our body hair.
Once again,
he fucking kicked down doors.
Brad Pitt, I mean, he was so hairless in that movie.
Yeah.
That
you think that was
those-
impossible? Like that was definitely not natural. It was taken
Well, I
off.
think
But
probably
that would be to a razor.
that now we're getting into razor territory. If we're
It's a
going,
turtle
if we're
shell.
What's that?
He's smooth as a turtle shell.
He's
Because I feel like it's socially acceptable for men to like trim up hair to make it shorter, right? Like men don't generally get shit for that from other men.
Yeah.
But if you were to take a Bic razor to your body,
Well, that's a bodybuilder's been doing that for years.
Sure. But I mean, the
think
average
it depends
man
on your
walking
physique,
around.
right? Like if you are pretty out of shape and you have hairy like arms and you've Bic razored your chest, it's gonna look weird, right?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna it's
Right, just hairy arms. And
yeah,
nothing.
yeah. If you are super tan and ripped and you're all shaved up too, you're probably like we're used to seeing that, so we're like, okay, I guess that's your look. It's fine. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Listen, here's the thing. I'll be totally honest with you guys. I'm not in great shape right now. Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. You know what I mean? But like I broke my collarbone and I stopped going to the gym and then I never went back. I still haven't gone back.
Here.
Yeah. So
Hey, man.
I would. Here's what I want.
I feel you.
Here's what I want. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna trim my body hair,
Like a week of prep in the gym at least. Right?
No.
Oh,
What I
okay.
was gonna say is, let's do it. Let's do a before and after, right? Let's do it now, when I'm a little, pudgy around the middle, and then give me, I don't know, 8-12 weeks to get in shape again, and then let's do it again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I have the opportunity to show people what I'm really capable of in terms of my physique. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're saying you're 8 weeks out, 8 to 12 weeks out at any given moment.
Well, it depends on it depends on what kind of a standard we're trying to reach. If
Well,
we're
you
trying
set
to
the
reach,
standard. What are you looking for? What do you need?
That is the standard. We've already established that.
Got
Like
it.
that. Yeah.
Got it.
I read an article about like age that so much of it is what you think about your age. Like the mental side of it is such a big part of it. Do you feel as though you have limitations now with your age to get into Brad Pitt Fight Club shape, or do you feel as though you could get there?
The only thing limiting, I would say, most people, honestly, there's two things. One is, willpower, right? Do you have the will to push through the hunger, to push through the workouts, to carve out that time in your schedule, but also like resources, right? Like
Sure.
if you're rich as hell and you've got a gym in your house and you've got, you can afford like all the supplements in the world and you could shoot peptides into your body and
What are peptides?
oh,
I don't
buddy,
know peptides.
you don't know peptides?
I don't know from peptides though. But you forgot the most important thing, which is genetics.
Well, that's true.
Do
Yeah,
you have the
absolutely.
genetics to actually?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It starts. That's probably number one, right?
Yeah.
And then number two is I think time and like your willingness to go through all that because it's a lot of work.
But as you age, it definitely gets harder. You have
for sure.
For men, you have less testosterone. Your skin looks so you're never going to look the same as you would in your 20s. Even if you got into the same kind of shape, our skin's all stretched out and shit. I'm getting things hacked off my body every other week from sun damage, from the vinegar.
Oh,
from way
the
back
vinegar,
when.
yeah.
I got a
From
big
the
old thing
vinegar
on my
days.
face. I got to get cut out.
On your face?
On your
On my
face?
face.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it. You'll see it when there's a giant scar there.
What do you
Yeah,
what's-
yeah,
what's-
but
you know what I
it's
mean?
like, look
Oh,
cool.
wait, are you
huh?
wearing makeup right now? Why can't I see this thing on your face?
What's wrong with your
The
face?
fuck are you talking
I've
about?
already had. Have you had things removed from your body?
Yeah.
Okay, so they remove it, then they biopsy it.
Yeah.
And so this one they biopsied it, and it's like some kind of
There is nothing on your
squamous
face.
cell.
Hey,
You
buddy,
can't see it because they cut
buddy,
it off.
you might need to switch dermatologists because this
Okay.
guy might be making a killing off you. Just being like, here's a rich guy. I'm just gonna keep chopping shit off him, and then
Yeah, I'm gonna chop
charging
this
him.
guy up.
Wow.
You might have
Chop him to bits.
You know what I mean? Because I went to a guy this is years ago and got some I had a freckle on my back and I have a big scar now from they cut it off and like 12 stitches whatever. And then I go to a different guy now and it's like he's barely cutting off anything. You know what I mean? And I feel like the other guy was just knife happy.
Well, maybe the first one was a good doctor, and this one's killing you.
Well, no, not judging by the office. The second guy's got a better looking office. So.
You do wonder how those doctors get into certain specialties, right? You go to med school because very few people when they're 6 years old and all the other kids are like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a football player, and he's like, I want to shave people's parts of their skin off and biopsy them. Nobody does that, so they.
I want to look at their moles.
I want to look at moles. I want to stick my finger up a guy's butt all day long.
Yeah.
Nobody's dream is that when they're a kid. Talking about proctologist.
Demeaning doctor.
I'm not demeaning
Nobody
them.
wants to be a doctor.
I didn't
Who
say
the
that.
fuck wants to be a doctor?
I didn't
you
say
said, No, but you
that.
said no kids want to be a doctor.
He said
No, I
kids
didn't
dreams of being a
This is
proctologist.
your problem.
Yeah, you're trying
You
to
don't
turn
listen to the
Alpha Clan on this
specificity
one.
of what I'm
he's
saying. I
talking
didn't
about
s-
a proctologist.
Where I
He's
was
talking about moles.
What I was about to say was a kid does grow up though thinking I want to be a doctor, and then eventually that turns into some people do just become internists or general practitioners and whatever. But then somewhere along the way somebody's got to go. Well, I guess I'll be the butt guy. You know what I mean? I guess I'll check out buttholes. But like, are you already into that shit? Like, are you going through med school and you're like discovering that you're like I'm kind of fascinated by like what's inside people's butts, you know?
Yeah.
I want to see the butt itself, then I want to go through the butt and see everything. I want to see the journey from the butthole through the intestines. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
And
Or you're looking at it and saying, like, so many men die of prostate cancer. So many
you're
people
just seeing
have
dollar signs.
No, you're thinking that you want to save lives. Maybe it's a doctor selling out.
There's a lot of money in butts.
There's a lot of money in saving lives.
Not a lot of people want to do it. And I do. Let's do a coffee company.
Yeah?
Let's get some good coffee.
I love coffee. I don't
So
think I
do
could
I.
ever give up coffee.
Hmm?
I don't think I could ever not drink coffee.
I've tried. I've
Why?
tried.
Well, why? Why did you try to get off of it? You were having too much.
I was having too much, and I was starting to feel like it was actually having the opposite effect on me. Like it was making me manic, and sleepy at the same time. Like not, it wasn't doing the good stuff. All the good stuff was gone. I wasn't getting the endorphins. I was just getting like the anger.
That's true.
Those are
I
three-
can confirm that.
Yeah, I can confirm. I was
I
going
can
to say, if I had to
remember-
describe you in 3 words, it would be manic, sleepy, and angry.
Yeah. I read a book on something called neurophysical pain, which was like, this is really interesting. So
What was the book?
it's called The Way Out. I forget. I
That's not Sarno, is it?
Maybe, yeah. I read some article with Jared Leto, and he was saying he read this book, and then he got out of like back pain. I don't have back pain.
Oh yeah. He was like, he had like severe pain and shit.
Yeah,
Or-
and so I've had hip pain for a while, and so I was like, I'll read this book. It was really interesting. So like the guy used the example of if I were a hypnotist, and he said an unethical hypnotist, and I hypnotized you, and I told you your arm was on fire. You'd run around the room trying to pat it out, and then I'd wake you up, and I'd ask you, what was it like? And you would say, it was extraordinary pain. And to you in that moment, the pain was real. Your brain was sensing it. It became real. He used another example of a guy who was on a construction site who stepped on a nail. The nail went all the way through his shoe, and he's screaming. They bring him to the hospital. They like saw the shoe off, and by the time they get to his foot, they see that the nail's gone between the toes and not actually gone in his foot at all.
Whoa!
But the pain was very real, right? The brain
That's a
is
real
saying,
story?
supposedly. And so he was saying, like, oftentimes people will injure their neck in a car accident or something, and then the body will heal in its course of time, but the brain keeps, it's like a mistake in the wiring.
That's
where
right.
Your brain keeps sending the alarm system saying, oh, you're in pain, or anytime you start to sense pain, the fear comes up. It was an interesting book.
Like phantom
listen.
limbs and
Phantom
whatnot.
limbs
I
and
can
shit.
tell you from experience, with absolute certainty, that is true. It's certainly for me. Sorry, for me.
Yeah.
I had, I mean, you guys remember, I used to have horrible back pain. I used to throw my back out all the time. Doesn't ever happen anymore. Ever. At all. Ever. And that was due to multiple factors, but one of them being I stopped telling myself the story. This was, I think, the biggest contributing factor to me not having back pain anymore. I stopped telling myself that I had back problems. And every day I would tell myself, my back is, you guys now, I can say that you guys are going to make fun of me.
I'm with you on this.
It's the power of the mind. But I would tell myself, like, my body is strong, my body is healthy, my back is strong. There's nothing wrong with my back.
The power of the mind is massive. You know, I think it's something you have innately, which is like is it true? And I feel like you've said this before, like you've never had the flu?
I've never had the flu, no. But I think that's like a genetic thing, because my dad's never had the flu. My mom's never had the flu.
That's extraordinary.
His father's never had the flu.
Crazy.
He thought he was immune to COVID, but then I gave it to him.
See, I think I'm one of the people who's immune to COVID because I had every flu. I had COVID 1 through 18.
Yeah.
So by the time 19 came around, my body was like, huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's no biggie.
I had all the COVIDs growing
I think I may. So I haven't gotten COVID yet either, and I don't know why. I've been exposed. I know I've been exposed to it. Like,
well,
Or are you being tested constantly? Because I'm constantly being tested.
I am not. I was when we were doing.
Yeah, so you might have
the
had
last
it, not
season of
even
Sunny.
know.
It's possible, but like usually, even
No, I worked
to be
the
that
whole way through.
asymptomatic. Like, I mean, it is possible. Yes. It is possible that I had it and just was asymptomatic. But
So if you got it, you just be like, sickness be gone.
Precisely.
It's my favorite thing you've ever done on the show, man. absolute favorite thing. And I say it all the time.
But part of why it's so great is that it's partially true. Like pseudoscience, the reason that pseudoscience works is that they're in people is because like psychosomatic phenomena are real. And if you keep telling yourself that you're sick, then you're eventually going to get sick.
For sure.
But then there's limits to that. If you break your femur is fucking broken whether you believe it or not.
Absolutely.
But the power of the mind, I mean, you see it on every day. You have to believe that you're happy. You have to believe that you're. But if you have a brain chemical imbalance, it doesn't matter how much you believe. You got to take medication.
That's why those gratitude journals are so effective, because you're forcing yourself to think about the things that you're grateful for on a daily basis, and you're slowly changing your brain chemistry to think more about appreciating the things that you do have, appreciating what you do have going for you, and not focusing so much on the negative. And that is really something I totally struggle with.
I also like focusing on stuff that I really love. And to that end, I have to bring up that in this episode is one of my all-time favorite Sunny jokes, which is the conversation about wood and wood. When Charlie...
That was an Adam Stein joke. Yeah, so,
when Charlie mistakes the conversation about you guys wanted to be wooed for, we should get some wood. Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Like, that's the kind of joke that we would have done with me early in the show. And I feel like you guys would not be into that if it got pitched now. Am I wrong?
I think, as I recall, at the time even, I was on the fence about it. But I do remember, I think it was one of those situations for me where I was like, well, let's get it, because, Charlie thinks it's funny, or like these guys think it's funny, and, let's get it. I wasn't like totally against it, but I do think I was actually thinking at the time, like, that's so stupid.
We've never landed on how stupid any of us are, right? Like I sort of was out of the gate.
It's a moving
first,
target.
It's being like, okay, I'm gonna be the dumb guy in the group, and that will be what's funny. And then the dumbness really got moved around.
Aren't you also reading that resume? I can't remember if you got specific or
no, I don't think I wouldn't have been reading by that point, because the season 2 we pretty much locked in that joke.
Right. So you're looking at Dennis's resume and you're saying like, this all looks pretty.
That's a good statement.
Yeah. You're not reading anything. Oh yeah, he's just making shit up.
He's just making shit up.
Just making shit up. Yeah, that's a funny scene.
Yeah.
I like that moment where you're like, can I just take a peek at that? And I'm just standing there like.
I love the tone, like the level of the humor in that episode is so good to me. Like just like we're never quite manic and raging, and it all works pretty good.
Yeah, it's dialed in a really funny way in that episode, I think. Yeah.
I got one more question for you guys, which is, if you had to strap on your job helmets and go get another job, what would it be? You had to leave writing TV and making podcasts.
Wait, do you mean like outside of entertainment?
Yes.
And do we have?
And you have the skills to do whatever you.
We have the skills to actually do the thing that we want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
but we're not us. Like, we haven't done what we've been doing.
Yes.
It's
you
like
went
a fresh
down
start.
another path.
It's a interdimensional sort of question here, right? Like, so.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like something in the sciences. I don't know. Like, I like science stuff in
Be a
theory.
butt doctor?
What's that?
You'd be a butt doctor?
No, not the science of the butt.
What's in that? What's in that hole?
Yeah. What's in the hole?
How is it
We would
feeling?
in this we could be the best at what we do.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, I'd be a professional soccer
Yeah,
player.
yeah. I was gonna
That'd
say,
be pretty
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
That'd
Be
be
the
pretty
world's
sweet.
best golfer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports?
I think I would want to run a company
on the
that makes
road,
cars and rockets.
Also, you'd want to
I
be
would
Elon
wanna
Musk.
Yeah, you'd be an inventor.
He's more
Or
of
would
an
you just be like the
industrialist. I think I would
Steve
be an
Jobs that-
industrialist.
Okay. Or would you be like the guy who just goes out and is like the face of the company and just sell? Or are you actually, getting in the lab?
Because Elon Musk is that, and also has the ability to get into the lab and break down
That is
physics
true.
and whatnot.
Right. That is true. He can kind of do both. I
He
mean,
can build rockets and supercars and.
I think I'd want to do that. As cool as it is,
this sounds
to
like a
have
lot
a
of work.
brain.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like I'd be in offices all day.
Does he love it? Is he happy?
He hasn't calculated the happiness yet. He could probably do some charts and see
You know, it's happiness isn't actually. I've broken it down, and I don't know. He's
like
kind of talks like that a little bit.
Yeah,
I've broken it down, and it's you know, I have degrees of happiness, and it's not as useful to be happy as you would think. It actually, the problem with happiness is
but I feel like people at that level. I feel like Elon Musk and Tiger Woods are exactly the same. Like, I don't think Tiger Woods seems very happy to me. In fact, Elon Musk seems way happier than Tiger Woods.
So there's
he
a
seems
drive.
like
It's
when
almost like
Michael Jordan
torment.
was
You're
at
almost-
his peak, he didn't seem happy.
Right.
In fact, he wasn't happy.
No, I think
He says it in
I
the
think you
documentary.
would be tormented by that degree of drive.
Yeah.
Right. When you're striving for something, nothing's ever good enough. Which is why you are so good at what you do, because you push yourself to the limit and you strive to be the best at the thing you're doing. But yeah, and you
But you
derive
can't ever
satisfaction.
achieve that.
I'm sure you derive moments of satisfaction from that. But like overall, sort of happiness, yeah, I doubt it.
If I could have another job, it would be something like simpler and more clear cut, like moving cinder blocks from one part of a room to the other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something that's
simple.
not subjective at all. That like I would either know if it was done or not. Like, because that's the hard part, is being a perfectionist and being in a job that there is no like perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. If you were like a carpenter or something where
Yeah.
precision, you could actually see your precision hit its final end point and know, like, if the cut is right, you know you've done what you were supposed to do.
I don't know.
versus-
If you have that personality type, though, it can
cut's
always
never
be a little bit better or a little bit different or a little bit. Because that's
well,
still
that's
an
the
artist.
maddening thing about what we do, right? There is no perfect. It's very undefinable.
You know what? Speaking of gratitude, I had a very big moment of gratitude this morning when I was driving here because Glenn, you know what's 2 blocks away from here? From this studio? My
well, I
very
heard you
first
saying it as I was
apartment
walking
Los
in. You were
Angeles
talking
is
about
2
how
blocks away from here.
with the man who's gotten more mentions on this
Chris
podcast
Backus,
than
Mr.
anyone
Chris
else,
Backus.
Chris Backus.
And I was driving by, and I drove past it, and then I pulled into the parking spot, and I came into this studio, and I was very grateful. I feel like we've come a long way.
Yeah.
There was a shithole apartment. I
Come a
moved
long
there.
way. That was only 2 blocks.
It took 20 years to come 2 blocks, but man, it's on the outside looks very different, but the inside.
I have very specific memories of being in that apartment with you and with Chris. We watched the entire first season of America's Next Top Model.
Yeah, we're
just 'cause we thought
huge
it was
fans of that.
so. We just
Huge
thought it
fans
was
of that.
so incredible, that show.
Love that show.
Drank a lot of Folgers coffee, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Oh,
you
yeah.
were you were rocking the Folgers.
We were on a budget.
Yeah,
We were on a budget. We ate a lot of-
we
ate a
started
lot of
writing
tater
that
tots.
movie. We started writing a movie together. A movie called that we were at the time calling Mind Games. Oh,
sure.
And
we were just hustling.
I have a specific memory of actually being in the pool of your apartment building because we were like, we needed a break.
Oh,
We
you
were
had a
like
pool
drinking
in the middle? I
We
don't
were
think
just
I
going
went
through.
It was
pots
one of
of
those
coffee, and we
weird
were like,
pools that anybody who's ever
Right
lived
in
in
the
Los
center.
Angeles would know would be in the
Right.
center of the building where there's no sun. So the sun, there was
Right.
only like sun on the pool for like a 45-minute period when it's like
Great
directly
design.
over top.
How
of you.
long were you there in that apartment? 1 year?
1 year.
That's it.
That's it.
God, man, time goes so much faster now because it seemed like
1 year. And I just remember walking all of these streets for hours because I had nothing to do during the day because I worked at the restaurant at night. And so I would just walk like this through the streets for exercise and also just so I didn't go insane.
Were
And
you just
smoke cigarettes.
contemplating your dreams?
No, I was trying to think about like how I could not be doing this.
How you could get out of this hole?
Yeah, how I could convince.
How to get out
How
of
do
that
I
apartment.
find
Yeah.
people who are more talented and funny
And latch onto
just
them.
latch onto them and hold on for dear life? And I did, and I'm grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a good move. You gotta latch on to people. You know?
You got to surround yourself with people that are smarter and better than you, and that's what you do.
That's what I did.
Or the driven. You know, organized.
You got to latch on to somebody who will do the
I'm
majority of the
driven
work for
and
you.
organized, and
Driven and organized.
yes,
You know.
driven and organized. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's
what we
great.
do is we find people like you, and we just stick our hooks in, and we just slowly bleed you dry over a 40-year
like
period.
That's okay.
A shark and the fish that's like
Yeah, I'm
swimming
the
along with
remora.
it. Like,
I'm the remora.
They work. What is it called?
Remora?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the shark. I'm the
Dad
remora.
fact.
Dad fact.
They
Nice,
need
Dad.
each other. The shark needs it for some reason, but like,
Does he clean it? Does he clean them
Yeah,
or something? I don't know.
There's lots of those things in the sea, just like picking shit
Or
off
like
each
I'm one of
other.
those
It's like-
birds.
they like swim into their mouths and like clean out their tongues. Like, thanks, man. Get the teeth. It's like, I guess I won't eat you.
Or the big animal, like the moose or something, where they have the birds that live on
the
them.
birds.
That just eat the insects.
Yeah, they keep the antlers fresh and.
Yeah, see, but I'm not.
A bird out there like polishing antlers.
Yeah, let me get these bugs off your antlers.
Yeah.
But see, I think I would probably be. I wouldn't be the moose or the birds. I would be the tick that you don't even know is there.
Yeah, you don't realize it's there just sucking you dry and infecting you.
Because we benefit from you don't benefit from the tick in the relationship.
True.
We benefit from one another.
Symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotic
relationship.
That's why we put up with each other and love each other.
Yeah.
God bless
for all
you
these,
guys.
all these
Bless
years.
you
Quite
guys.
grateful.
God bless
And
you.
and with the fans, we have a relationship with them where they're forced to listen to our advertisements.
Yep.
And
They're not forced to do anything.
they
This
can
might
like
be the
it
end.
or not like it.
Well, that's sort of been the attitude of the show all the way through, which is like, we're going to do the thing. If you like it, great. If you don't, fuck off.
That's
Fuck off.
showbiz. That's showbiz.
That's life.
That's life, man.
That's life, baby.
You can't please everybody.
Hey.
You just try to please a very specific demographic of 18 to 34-year-old adults. And that's it. And everybody else can fuck off.
That's pretty true. Yeah. That's pretty true.
That's a real sellouty thing to say.
What you gonna